Yeah, this is typical of the kind of problem you get when you start dismantling old wood structures. There's a rather superb bit of joinery with these different faces coming round, and then it's taken in here, and this absolutely wonderful piece of work here, where this piece slots in to a piece that goes along the top of the brickwork. It slots in, but they've also let in a piece for where the window ledge goes on the inside. Absolutely superb stepped woodwork, and that is all in one piece of timber. So I know my limitations. I know I can't ever replicate that with these different faces all at different angles. So what I had to do was take the rot out, and then, as well as I could, make a rounded piece there, and then a more square piece here, slot them together, push them in and glue them everywhere, put some wire around to hold it together while it dries. And now I'm just in the process of putting some pegs in that go right through the two pieces to hold them together, strengthen them, and hopefully when it goes back at where the conservatory window panels come along at that angle and go off at that angle, it's on a 45-degree turn, that will slot back in and allow me to put the window frames back in. And the window frames take a day each to repair and to scrape clean. There's lots and lots of coats of paint, and all these mouldings have to be cleaned out, and then repairs made at the corner pieces. What I did with one over there, this particular one, if I can find it, this one, I planted a new piece in here, made it in two. This is actually a piece here and a piece there, because the amount of rot on the inside was a lot less. And then I put two pegs in there, two pegs in here to hold the whole thing together. And when it goes back, that is the true length it needs to be, and I'm going to have to put a piece of wood in along the bottom to fill that up. But as you can see, the water has been getting into here for some time, and it's rotted away there, but that can be filled up with putty when new glass goes in. I will have to have new glass, conservation glass, specially made in Romania to have all the imperfections in that you would expect. Because the glass that was in originally was the thinnest glass I've ever come across. It's the sort of stuff you put into picture frames, and they'd used it in the conservatory. Why, I don't know. But soon as you started taking the putty out, it cracked. It was so brittle, so fragile. But I have managed to save some of them, as you can see in this frame. This one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one I've managed to save, which is good, because there's a realisation, a growing realisation with old buildings, that old glass is as much a historical artefact as old beams, old metalwork. and it's important to try and keep the old glass.